Well, unfortunately, Dan Hooker has pulled out of his fight in the co-main event of UFC 313 against Justin Gaethje. Now, I'm really bummed out about this because Justin Gaethje is my favorite fighter of all time. It's not even close. Well, kind of close with Yuri Prochazka coming in second place. But Justin Gaethje, definitely my favorite fighter. The fighter that I care most about winning his fights and not getting destroyed. And I was really depressed last time out when he got fucked up by Max Holloway. And I even made a video about matchups that I would like to see him take so that he could get back on a winning streak. And Dan Hooker was one of those fights. Now, I was super excited about this matchup, not only because I wanted a winnable fight for Justin Gaethje, but just from an entertainment perspective. Both of these guys are absolute dogs, really good striking on the feet, and they always go to war in their fights. And you already know this was going to be fight of the night. I actually think that Ankalaev versus Pereira is going to end up being kind of a slow fight, but this was going to be guaranteed fight of the night, performance bonus going to one of these guys. It was going to be a guaranteed banger. So it was super depressing waking up to the news and seeing that this fight has gotten canceled. But the reason I wanted to make this video is that I want to see Justin Gaethje fight Mateusz Gamrot. Now look, you may say, oh my gosh, why the fuck would we want Mateusz Gamrot replacing Dan Hooker, who is an exciting fighter? Gamrot is a super boring fighter. Why would we want to see the highlight, one of the most entertaining fighters of all time, fight the smudge guy? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because I really don't think that Mateusz Gamrot would be able to do much against Justin Gaethje. Yeah, he might be able to get him down, but you know, Justin struggles with guys that are really good with submissions, that are really aggressive on the ground, that'll take your back, put you in bad positions. You know, Mateusz Gamrot really just kind of shoots basic takedowns. He'll do a lot of them, but he kind of just smudges against the fence. And you saw him, you know, get hurt badly against Dan Hooker in his last fight. Look, even though he doesn't use it a lot, Justin Gaethje does have good defensive wrestling for the most part. And Gamrot isn't just going to be able to smudge him against the fence. Justin Gaethje would most likely end up just leathering him, knocking him out cold. And it would be a entertaining, you know, grappler versus striker matchup where, you know, at least in my opinion, hopefully this is how the fight would go, but, you know, the striker should be able to have a sprawl and brawl type of performance, if you will. I think Justin Gaethje could stuff some takedowns and then put on a really entertaining fight on the feet and most likely get a knockout, because I don't see Gamrot being able to last 5 rounds. I think Justin could chop the low kick. I think he could, you know, time really good uppercuts for when Mateusz Gamrot shoots. And yeah, that's the fight I want to see. I do not want to see Justin Gaethje fight fucking John Silva or Rufi or fucking Ilia Topuria. Fuck that. I don't want to see my boy get absolutely flatlined. You know, I think he would stand a chance against Rufi because Rufi doesn't have good cardio, but still it's fucking dangerous in the first, and Justin's chinny as hell now. So we're going to have to see what the UFC puts together. I'm making this at 10:45 at night. The night, you know, the same day that this fight got called off. So hopefully, you know, no matchup gets made within, you know, the next hour or so. But I think we're going to go a couple of days, but I do think we hear by the end of the week what the replacement matchup will be. In a perfect world, if Justin isn't going to stay on the card, I'd like to see him fight Dustin the Diamond Poirier in Louisiana for Dustin's retirement fight. I think that would be a good sending off for both of them. Because look, let's just be honest, neither of them is going to be able to beat Islam or Topuria, who are now in this division. And there's no need to just hang around and take more damage. They're 1-1, 2 knockouts, you know, a stoppage apiece. And I think that having the trilogy between Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier would be fitting, because neither of them deserve to get fed to the wolves for their retirement fight. And neither of them, you know, are going to be able to make it back to the belt. They respect each other a lot. Like I said, they're 1-1 unfinished business. I think that is the best case scenario, but I think that Justin Gaethje does end up staying on the card. But I'm still going to hope that they end up doing the Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje 3 fight. But we'll see. I do think we get the fight announcement by the end of the week. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe. I appreciate it a lot, and have a great rest of your day.